Loretta Onoche tackles shorties who stood for IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Aide to President Muhammadu Buhari on social media, Loretta Onoche asked an interesting question about those who stood as shorties for the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Loretta Onoche, who wants those who stood as shorties for the IPOB leader to face the punishment of the law, asked in a tweet she shared today via her Twitter account. She said, Bose Abiodun, mother of 4, spent 25 months in Ilesha Correctional Center after her husband, Femi, under trial for manslaughter, whom she stood shorty for, jumped bail. That is the law. And she said, where are those who stood shorty for fugitive Nnamdi Kanu, who also jumped bail? That is the question Loretta Onoche is asking. It will be recalled that the senator representing Abia South Senatorial District, Eyinaya Abaribe, Tochukwu Uchendu, and Emmanuel Shalom Ben stood as shorties and bailed Kanu with a whooping sum of 100 million naira each. The IPOB leader, who is practicing Jew, disappeared from the country in 2017 and was later seen in Israel the following year. I think Loretta Onoche is asking a pertinent question, and in as much she's asking that question, and she now gave us an example of what really happened to those who jump bail and those who stand as shorties for them. And if she's asking a question, I think she should direct the question to the appropriate court, to direct the question to the court, to direct the questions to the lawyers and those who are involved, those who are who are responsible for all of such, those lawyers. I think she should be able to direct her questions from that. And I don't know, because according to the Twitter, according to the screenshot Twitter that I was seeing here, she just tweeted it. And the question you are going to be asking, with all the problems that we are faced with, this is the only one that she can really come out with and can begin to ask questions. There's no big deal about what she has asked. She's asked a pertinent question, but in my opinion, she should have directed it to the law enforcement agents or to direct it to the judiciary. Maybe they will be able to answer the questions, because she cannot even do their job for them. With all the problems that we have been talking about, that we are faced with, has she been able to ask the presidency? Of course, she's part of the presidency. She will not be able to ask herself, because now she even talked about she was even diving into ASU and the presidency, the whatever, which is the IPPIS or something like that. She's talking about all of those that the ASU, the lecturers, are the problems that we have in this country. Of course, she will not direct the questions, the problems that the Nigerian people are faced with day in, day out. She will not direct the questions to themselves, because she believes that they are doing well. She believes that everything is okay. Those who do not believe in the government, they are the ones who are corrupt. They are the ones who do not see the good things that the government is doing. Of course, you cannot even begin to ask yourself questions. You cannot begin to apportion blames to yourself. So, with all the problems that we are faced with those who are talking about they did not get palliative, for those who are complaining about the feeding of the school children that are not in school. Now the government has spent 13 billion naira because they say they must go on with the feeding. Those are the problems that we are faced with. We are talking about the slashed in the budget of our education and health sector. Oh my goodness, they will not say anything to that. Oh, the lawmakers that are buying the same the raining cars, that there's nothing Nigerians will do to them, that they must, or there's nothing Nigeria will say that will stop them from buying it. And they did buy it. These were the things that were done in the past that people were condemning, and before they came with change, and this kind of a thing repeating itself. No, they will not condemn it, because it was happening before. They could condemn it, but now they can't even condemn such. So those are the questions. S-Men Wahala, the statement being made by Miyetti Allah just recently. Oh my goodness, bragging here and there. These are the things they are going to do. They own this, they own it. Is that not a inciting statement? Because by the time other people who are going to be speaking, she will not come and say, oh, those who are not comfortable with this administration, always talking about Fulanization and Islamization of all sorts, that they have a low esteem. Those are the things she'll be talking about. Of course, she will have to say all of this is because that is what she's being paid to do. That is what she has been appointed to do, and she's doing the job very correctly. But the reason why a lot of people should still have to answer her is that she should just remember that for you to be in a position, or for you to have been appointed to be speaking on behalf of the government, that does not take your dignity from you. That does not take your self-esteem from you, that you should not be able to say things even at the right time. Well, that is the Nigerian factor that we are always seeing in all these politicians, be it leaders, commissioners, ministers, aides, or something. That is what they always do. But let's hear what Nigerians are saying, that the kind of questions she's asking, that so what should not happen to them. Like I said, in my opinion, she should direct the question to the appropriate quarter. They will be able to answer her questions, not going on social media to ask Nigerians. Of course, Nigerians will still have a answer to give to her. Someone says, okay, Buhari girlfriend, you are asking for those who stood for Nnamdi Kanu to be jailed. You gave an example, but your example was incomplete because the man that jumped bail was not attacked by the military. That is the violation of court rule, and therefore you should be arrested for not knowing the law which you defend. Okay, someone say, you Uche should teach law in the University of Biafra, like na Oputa na students go dey yarn. Okay, like una go dey yarn Opata. Okay, now Opata, this person trying to tell Uche. It was Uche that was asking the same question. Okay, another says, okay, this one is insulting Loretta Onoche. Someone say, a practicing Jew leading the majority Igbo Catholics. Good luck, he be a fraud. Someone says, you must be another northern terrorist or Tifnumbu stooge. Remember Bodilon Emperor, you're dealing with those smarter than you. Okay, another says here that you don't deserve respect because respect is earned, not deserved. See your face. Okay, telling that to Onoche. This woman is working for her paid master, but don't forget, after the work, you may not have any place to call your home. Someone says, a dated woman. One day you will leave the government. Okay, someone is still is insulting him here. Get those people arrested. Somebody's okay supporting what Loretta Onoche has said, that the people who stood as shorties for Nnamdi Kanu, since Nnamdi Kanu cannot be traced, according to what they are telling us, that those people should be held responsible and they should be thrown into jail. According to Idowu Adesoji, okay, is the one saying that those people should be, of course, he's insulting them. I don't want to go through that route, but all he said that is that they should be arrested. These are the stooges from the south on whose back the north ride like us. Okay, now Loretta is one of those stooges that the north is using. They are backing the north, and the north is riding them like us. For money's sake, they have lost all senses in human being. People are concerned about talking about the criminal invasion of the south by Fulani's fighters. You are here asking questions on how Nnamdi Kanu, an international figure of repute, should be rearrested. Wait till all your families are wiped out, then by the Fulanis, and let's see if you will still be comfortable eating the crumbs from your master's table. One Nigeria, my food. I beg, may them pay us in naira. Someone says X. Oh my goodness, Loretta Onoche. Oh, you are not serious for making that comment. Who are you? You are nothing but a whatever and whatever to Buhari. So those are the questions that the response are from people. Of course, if you go on Twitter, you begin to see a lot of a response or responses to what on Loretta, the kind of questions she has asked. Of course, many people are still going to be coming to ask or to make their own comments concerning the question Loretta has raised. And just like somebody was asking that giving an example of the woman who jumps bay, or the man who jumps bay, and the man the woman who stand shorty for her husband, the woman is is in jail now. And the reason somebody is asking that, what led to him, they often like to just take what the part that really suits them. What led to what, and what led to what we are facing now? What led to why the person who she thinks that jumped bay, what led to him being jumped, for him to have jumped the bay, and not even comparing the issue of the woman and the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, to categorize them the same. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comments and let's have your take on this issue. Thank you.